MOSAICS Academy is for exceptionally gifted students in Parkway. We pull from all areas of the district.
We essentially have 3 blocks. The morning is workshop block, where kids are working independently with a learning menu, which includes all subjects, building kind of foundational skills that they're going to use later in the day. The middle third of the day is social emotional learning, includes lunch and recess, and it also involves a lot of conversations about how we self-regulate and how we are able to interact with our peers and deal with all kinds of conflicts. The last third of the day has to do with our problem-based learning, which is where we take learning and we make it meaningful. The learning has become not an exercise, but an application in the real world.
They get a choice in terms of the order that they are going to go through the assignments. They get to have voice in maybe different topics. So for science right now, students are exploring different biomes, and after they looked at all of the different biomes, then they got to choose which one they want to dive deeper into.
I really want to get math done because I always got stressed out by that last year. I could just in the beginning immediately start with math.
We get to pick things like passion projects, and you can basically pick a project to do for anything. So my passion project was me and my friend, we made a newspaper for the academy.
The more that they are invested in it and that they get to choose how they accomplish something, as long as they are demonstrating that learning target, we wanted to give them freedom.
I feel more in control because sometimes before this new schedule started, they would tell us this time is this subject, but now we basically get to choose our own subjects, which I think gives us a lot of free choice and will.
Helping them see what they're learning and what they're interested in and how it applies to the real world and how they can use that information to solve big problems and to conquer big challenges.
For instance, my group that I'm working with is farm to table. And so then I gave them a list of different vegetables and fruits that we could grow, and that they were researching which ones to compare and contrast. They were also having voice and choice with how they wanted to show it. Some kids were making a video, some kids were doing a graphic organizer, some kids were talking it out with a partner in front of me. And so as long as they were demonstrating those learning targets, I was giving them feedback.
It gives a purpose to learning, helps kids be excited about their learning. It's something that is meaningful to them.
MOSAICS Academy is just another opportunity in my life, and I just feel so grateful. And everyone here kind of knows that you're going to make mistakes. So now that I'm in the academy, I'm just yay, I can mess up and it's gonna be natural.
The academy is like a family. These are kids that haven't found a place somewhere else because they're typically the one shining star in a classroom, or they're somebody that thinks differently from all of their peers. They find a home with other students who are like them. They revel in the challenges. They learn to connect with themselves social emotionally and deal with things that they haven't faced about how they interact with their peers or with adults, and they learn to grow up and be a good person.